Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. I never know if I'm going to make these rambles or build my future videos, but now that I've sort of stepped a little bit away from the old highly edited videos, I still don't know. High production? Is that a good thing to call them? Yeah, high production. We're going to call them high production videos. Since I've sort of stepped away from those a little bit and more so I'm more focusing on just some of these more simple, single take, authentic videos, if you will. Um, so just gonna start calling them videos from now on, and I'll decide whenever I get there. Um, so today's video. Hold on a second. All right, that is a lump better. All right. So as of recording, today is March 27th. So it's the eve of my second anniversary on this channel, which the second month has been so uneventful and quiet. Only recently have we really gotten back into the swing of things. But I wanted to take some time to do a bit more reflecting, because I've actually been able to put some of the things I've said to the test, and I'm gonna almost call this video "Be Yourself Part 2," because I actually kind of just I ended up speaking to somebody, and I found out that I was able to just let my nerdful side go and not really care. So that is some insane character growth for me, because usually I wouldn't be like that. I'd hide it all until later on, and then oftentimes it I could tell that with people it wasn't, they didn't quite like that I hid it or anything like that. And but you never should have to hide anything, especially if it's something that you like. Yeah, of course you should not have to hide that. So that's sort of been what I've been trying to do, and more so preparing for, but I got the opportunity and I just thought, why not? And yeah, it went well. So this channel's been changing my life, and like the Persona games as well have been changing my life. It's insane. I can't keep up with how much has changed and how much better I'm doing mentally and all, that I've let go of old things and all that, and I'm not letting anything stop me now. So yeah, so it's that's why I call this "Be Yourself" Part 2. Um, since I'm learning to be myself, and it's very nice to do it. And because for so long I've always kept quiet about what I've liked, so I would never tell anybody that I like video games, I like anime, I like Persona. I wouldn't say that because a lot of these things, especially here where I'm from, there's not really much of a community, unfortunately. But still, though, you got to be yourself, because if you're not happy, well then that's your happiness that you're neglecting. And I mean, it's you got to care for your happiness, really, is what I'm trying to say. Even if there's not many folks nearby, like, hey, we have the internet, and that's a good place to start. You know what? Just hop on VR chat or something, and just fire away. But still, well, proceed with caution on VR chat. I can speak from experience. It's one hell of a platform. but but there are people out there, and sometimes just taking that step and just going all out, and you'll find people. So just trying to get this here done properly. Gotta figure out now. That's not how you do a wall. I'm out of bricks. So yeah, that's kind of been a little life update. Overall, So I was really focusing on my personal project, which has since fallen through, and I'm not doing that anymore. So I decided to focus more on YouTube. Sorry for clearing my throat so much. It's I just had cereal and a glass of milk, so maybe milk is just bad for me or something. I don't know. But um, so yeah, I worked on that project, and like I mentioned in a previous video, I'm one that likes to just give up when when results don't show. So I'm gonna use, like, as of today, I have two videos out since my hiatus. One currently has 19 views. One has one. Um, I could be like, well, my comeback should have been bigger than this, and then just completely ghost you guys. But no, I can't do that. But thing is, too, though, is that this is much more enjoyable for me. And that was the big thing, too, is enjoyment. You know what? Yeah, if I ever got a job like that, it'd be pretty nice. But, you know, it's all about having fun, too. And if I'm not having fun, then well, yeah, it's not really nice. Where the hell is the minecart, by the way? Did I lose it or something? Oh no. So that's why I'm back doing this, and yeah. And especially since I completed Persona 3 and I just want to talk about it so much. I gotta sit down and figure out those topics, by the way, so we're not gonna dump it all out in one shot. So anyways, what else has happened this month? So I traveled to another province for a little bit. I kind of got the post-travel blues for a few days. That was my first video coming back, actually, was that those rough few days, and that's the reason why, was because of traveling and feeling a bit lonely. But funny thing is, though, on that note, my weekend is so packed this weekend. How many times am I going to say the weekend? I start singing Blinding Lights to you all, or something like that. Where the hell did my minecart go? Did it just disappear or despawn? Can minecarts despawn? I guess so. Anyways, so yeah, fair amount of stuff on my plate, and a lot of this was unexpected. Usually, and this is something that has happened, like, in my previous relationship, and even some friends. I found that folks wouldn't really invite me out to do much, but that just completely flipped. Like, like as Queso says, this is a moment in history. Take a picture. That's exactly how I feel right now. But I am busy. I'm booked. I called my mother and I said I'm booked this weekend. So yeah, it's kind of funny. But at the same time, it is so nice, since, like, a lot of my growth has been preparing for this, and at some point I knew I was gonna try to get myself out there, make some friends and all that, or just get to know people better and all that stuff. Which a lot of it was only going to happen when I moved provinces, but I guess it's happening now, and I mean, hey, we might have some folks here for the rest of my life, who knows? But I'm gonna talk about Persona 3 right quick. Talking about the intro song for Reload, Full Moon, Full Life. Its big theme is talking about no matter how much time you have left. Like, it's kind of about the whole theme of the game. Like, no matter how much time you have, enjoy it and such. No matter how long it lasts. So that's thing is, so I still plan on making this move, but I'm gonna enjoy this while it lasts, because one day I'm gonna inevitably move, and some folks will be left behind. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna like I was pretty bad early on because I was gonna put my life on hold. So especially with romantic relationships, I mean, unless somebody came by and like, yeah, well, I'd like to go with you, or something like that. I mean, oh, okay, there we go. Then we got a passenger for the for the cross country journey. But like friends and such, especially, it's like there's these folks I'm gonna be getting together with this weekend. Like, well, I wouldn't say no to them just because I'm moving away. Like, I mean, and same with family and likes too, right? Like, I'm not gonna just call it quits. So that's something I've really I've sat down and thought of that because like Persona, like because the whole premise of the game is about the limits of a lifetime and such and all that. Without getting into too much detail, because I already talked about that in my previous video. Just thing is, those are spoilers, so that's why I got to tread carefully. Um, that game's really taught me a lot, and I sort of feel like I've flipped my perspective, and I feel that it's still good because if I isolate myself now, well, that's not going to be good for when I get out there. Because see, I can learn the skills, but they're going to get stale because I'm not using them and such. Like my social skills and figuring out like, oh, okay, this is how you do this and all. Um, I mean, who knows? By the time I get out there, I could have had this whole channel built and such, and but then I won't even take my own knowledge and apply it to myself. That's something that's happened before, by the way. Is I would is I give advice to people, but I'd never I'd never use it myself. Um, Somebody pointed that out or asked that once, like, do you ever use your own advice? And I'm thinking, I actually don't really sometimes, and so now I'm actually really trying to see the saying goes, practice what you preach. So with this channel, I'm really trying to. It's helping me too, like in more than one way. Like it's not just the fact that oh I get to talk and such. It's also because I get to use this as an outlet for how does this? There we go. Without using the stone cutter, I'm smart. Um, it's an outlet for me. So if I like just recently I had those rough few days, that was an outlet, and between that and some other things that happened, I'm feeling better. So so thank you guys for watching that video, by the way. um, so this whole channel's changed my life, and the growth has really grown, no pun intended, the past month. See, there was a lot. I mean, a lot of there was a lot of changes, but there wasn't too much growth. I guess growth that I could say, yes, this has happened. So I got evidence for confidence and being myself a couple days ago. And I have evidence that folks do want to hang out with me and such. Since well, for the longest time, it's usually me making the so saying, "Hey, you want to get together?" But never the other way around. So like, it's it's kind of funny because I was in that rut and then it all just changed. I'm like, hold on a second, what's going on here, guys? What's going on? But no, it's genuine and such, and it makes me happy since you know a lot of my life I haven't had friends or anything like that. I have friends, I should say that. Like I'm not completely lonely, and I'm not gonna ignore the folks I have in my life right now. But it's nice to have some more people, and who knows, I could end up might find groups. Like I miss having a friend group. I had a friend group in high school, and really the only person I talk to now is my best buddy. Since well, our friendship is basically unbreakable. It's yeah, like we share so many similarities. It's crazy the bond we have. Then there's another fella, part of the I'm gonna call it the college group, which I was a second year, he was a first year. I mean, we knew each other in high school too, and so yeah, we that's where I first played Persona 5 and such, and Yeah, that was such a great time, by the way. I miss those days. But whoa, there's a puglin! There's a puglin! Okay, we found ourselves a puglin. Hell yeah! Where's a bone? Come on. Where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? I've been looking for this kind of dog for a long time. I'm sorry to divert right quick. Come on now. Oh, come on. All right, I gotta get bones. Usually I'm more lucky than that. That's a puglin. Oh, I've been really wanting to find one of those dogs for ages. Okay, we got so many bones. We're not gonna have any problems getting this doggo. I want to try to get a dog from the Taiga biome, which I guess is more so the original dog, because of the dog from Persona 3. I want to name one of my dogs Koromoro. Oh, that was brilliant timing now. Or do they do that now? Well, hello, boy. Come on now, let's go. Over to your new home. Not gonna leave you out in the wilderness. That was a nice little thing. Oh, is this my 2-month gift? The Puglin type? Like seriously, that's what they call the this type of dog because it sounds like a pug. They call it Puglin. But it's so funny because it doesn't look like a pug, but still, it's awesome. It's awesome. So, anyways, where was I before before I found the dog? Oh yeah, talking about college and such. So yeah, that's where I learned Persona 5, or that's where I played Persona 5 for the first time. And yeah, so I do miss having those groups, and it'd be pretty cool to actually have another group or something. So that's why I think if I broaden my horizons now, like full well knowing that I'm likely going to move in a year or two, however long it's going to be. I still don't know for sure when I'm actually going to do it, but um, no matter what happens, I'm gonna make friends and see where life takes me. You know what? It's because it'd be just like if you know what if let's just say I knew I had a year left in my life. If next year I was gone, I'm not gonna sit and mope. I'm gonna go out there. Like I mean, I'm sure I'm gonna get a huge ass confidence boost alone. That just yeah, there's your side effect. um, and just get out there. Like find a girlfriend or make many lifelong friends. You know what? Because well, why not? And I feel that this is a nice little analogy for anybody, and that's why nowadays I'm really going to recommend Persona 3 to anybody because it teaches you this, and it's shifted my whole life perspective. Instead of just waiting for the right moment to happen, I make the moment happen, or if I get lucky, the moment comes to me because it happened twice this week, and okay, yeah, that's that was not in that was not in the plans, but hey, I'll take it. I'll take it any day. So, and anyways, that's enough talking about that. So what else has happened? So a lot more of just mental growth and such, and taking better care of myself, and realizing that I need to. Yeah, there's no minecart. Hold on, I'm gonna do it. Um, I need to take better care of myself, and well, mentally, um, especially. So there's no button here actually. Interesting. There we go. Off we go. So yeah, I need to take. Well, I've been taking pretty good care of myself mentally recently. Like letting myself feel emotions, and I'm just not backing down so much. And there's a lot of things I'm learning. Like there's also a coworker right now. He's been pretty helpful with just sort of chatting and such. He's kind of also been keeping an eye on me when it comes to my ex and such, because I can admit that I did fall back once before. This was not in this time, don't worry, but it was last year. We broke up, and then I went back to her afterward, after a month, and so I told him that, actually, since at some point my coworkers were going to figure out and such, and I just thought, well, okay, well, here you go, and so he's been making sure that I'm keeping my head above water and all that, which I do appreciate a lot. So yeah, we need more deep slate too, so we're gonna have to get some more. We'll do this, and although I think there might be a cave in this direction, so we better be careful. So yeah, I've had a much bigger support system recently too. So of course my coworker and some friends and all that as well. And I'm I'm always scared to say it because it's like, you're just gonna jinx it saying it. But life has been going very well. I can say with confidence that it's really changed for the better. Oh, there. See, I just freaking jinxed myself. Here I am in the water cave. Um, Actually, I can show you something. The staircase. I finished it yesterday, but you'll see the monstrosity. There it is. There's a diorite, and then the just the cobblestone. So I finished all that yesterday. All right, well, we're gonna go this way. Let's dig down actually and go lower. Maybe we'll get some diamonds or something like that. I'd love to create diamond tools again just for nostalgia and such. I might do that actually. And just have more OG enchantments, well, except mending, because mending's god. So, honestly, there's not a whole lot left that has, well, not really much else I can say that has changed, but there's still changes going on and a lot of mental growth and such. And I'm feeling confident about myself more and more too as the days go on, and I'm waking up every day feeling good, and I'm not dreading getting out of bed or just wanting to be lazy. Well, I have my days still because since I work evenings, I don't have to get up, so I'm bad for staying in bed till 10 or 11 o'clock. Um, but I'm trying to make a conscious effort to get my ass out of bed. So we're getting there slowly but surely. You know, if I called this channel, like, the channel's important, so why the hell do I not wake up early? But the thing is though, is I don't need so much time to make these videos, so I don't. My brain's like, no, you don't need much time, so you don't have to get out of bed. Just relax. Like, just enjoy your bed. No, I don't want to enjoy my bed. It's time to wake up, get out there. If anybody get that reference, please drop a comment. All right. Anyways, that's it for today's video. This is more so meant to be just a little update video on the past month. This is month number 2 on this channel, so this will be uploaded. I'm not sure when it's going to be uploaded, but today's the 27th, so I thought in time for 2 months on this channel, I thought we should create a little update video and such. And I just want to take a quick moment to thank you guys for sticking around and supporting while I've been away. But like I said, we're back, and we are back in this exact same cave with that freaking Geo. Do you guys remember that video? I'm not sure what video it was. I think it was my Happy 1 Month video, actually, where we started in the cave. It was this very cave, actually. That's too funny. Actually, you know what? We'll just leave that for now, and we'll find some more water elsewhere. Actually, yeah, there is more water over here. Or something. Any source blocks? No, I don't want to place torches down. Alright, let's get that out of here. Let's go over here right quick. There's like 3 different things of water, damn. Hopefully this isn't one I placed. What goes all the way up here? Interesting. This is that little hill next to the well, I guess I haven't really shown where the stairwell comes up yet. But this is kind of near that area, so yeah, we're back where we were before, which is kind of funny. So we have another way to get to this cave now. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. And as always, stay safe and take care.